This is Out Loud and Laughing.
What is up, Chosen Fam? Today, our studio is vibrating at a much higher frequency because we are joined by a man who doesn't just walk into a room, he serenades it into submission. You might have first fallen in love with him, where he set the America's Got Talent stage on fire with nothing but a piano and a whole lot of fabulous. But since then, he's evolved into a powerhouse influencer, a vocal beast, and a digital light that we simply can't stop double tapping on. He's the intersection of raw talent and unapologetic sparkle. Please welcome to the pod, the one and only Mr. Daniel Joseph Baker. Hey there.
Hi, guys. That was an amazing intro. Thank you.
Listen, you did all the work. We just spoke about it.
Yes.
Well, we wanted to welcome you, of course. So accept your flowers, we say here. We've been following your journey for a minute, and honestly, seeing that energy you bring on screen makes us feel like we need to step up our game a little bit over here. So we're going to just say, how are you doing today, Daniel?
I'm doing good. The sun is shining in New York City. It's been a
Yes.
rough winter, so I'm happy about that.
Daniel is so right. I am in New York as well, and it has been brutal.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
much so.
The depression hit, but now we're coming out of it.
There you go.
I love it. Before we jump into all the cool shit you're doing, Daniel, like you're kind of always giving that fun energy, besties online energy that we love. But what does a recharge day look like for you when the cameras are off?
Oh my God, I love that question. So recharge day looks like for me, ordering a lot of takeout,
Yes.
unhealthy food.
Mhm.
Okay. Turning on my PlayStation,
Mm-hmm.
playing mini games, The Last of Us Part 2, for example. Calling a bestie, crying a little bit, venting about life. And then usually on those days, no gym. Gym is part of my recharge, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, I like to be in bed. I like to play my video games, and I like to do that.
What's your favorite bad food that you like to eat?
Oh my God, I love a burger and fries from McDonald's specifically.
I
Like,
do
Mm.
like McDonald's fries.
yeah, I can't. I'm from Middle America. We love McDonald's.
It's like the champagne of fast food, after all.
Yeah, yeah, it's special
I
to me.
I literally had kids, Daniel, so I can get them Happy Meals and then order myself something.
Yeah,
You
yeah, I
know?
would
So
do
now
that
it's not
too
for me, it's for the kids.
for the kids. Then you can have some fries.
Just for the kids. All right, Daniel, before we get into the glitz, we have to go back just a little bit. A lot of people know you from the big stages, but music started in a much smaller, quieter place for you. Was there a specific moment as a kid, maybe a specific song or a performance that you did that you realized your voice wasn't just a hobby, but your superpower?
Yeah, that's a great question. For me, it was kind of thrust upon me by my mother, who is a music teacher. So my first performance growing up was singing the national anthem
Mm.
in elementary school. So I and then also singing at someone's baptism at the Mormon church we attended because I was raised Mormon, baby.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's it was kind of thrust upon me, and so it was just kind of the way I got used to it. It was always kind of like how I got attention. Number one, how I got love. Number two, and how I got validation, and how that was my sense of belonging as a little sissy boy. So that's kind of the role it played for me. I never had an aha moment like, singing is for me. It was just kind of like, this is who I am from a young age.
I mean, you mentioned the whole sissy boy and kind of like to get the attention, and I think that resonates, especially with John and I, because we were little boys, just we didn't really know
You're
what we
sissy boys too.
I mean, we
Sissy
just
that
did
walk, honey.
I mean, but it's interesting to think about because I think we all have that shared experience and that we didn't really know what we were, but we knew we were different. And we did feel a little bit like that outlier. And so how did you finding your voice, how did that help you navigate the kind of that feeling? And do you still feel like that kid sometimes even when you're performing?
Do I still feel like that kid? No, thank God.
Yeah.
No, I feel
I
happy and
did the
confident.
work.
Yeah, yeah, I did the work. I feel happy and confident now. Yeah, I had the voice. So I had my mother pushing me on stage, and then I would say, like, growing up, I watched, like, Oprah and Tyra. They
Mm,
were my other mothers, and they just, like, had this delusional sense of confidence, and I would watch them at 4 p.m., and I would come home from school, and they'd be like, "Believe in yourself. You're amazing how you are." So I just kinda took that on as my delusional thought
yes.
process, and so I was like, everything that happened at school, the bullies, like, calling me the F word,
Hmm.
me crying, getting pushed, all those things that happening, I kinda just, like I had to go with the delusional thoughts in my head because I had no other choice.
And the reality of the fact is that by doing the work, you realize that a lot of the behaviors that you were doing early on were exactly that, looking for that validation, love, and acceptance, which it kind of sounds like now you've given yourself. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, so again, like singing was kind of always like how I grew up getting validation. And it wasn't until I would say like my later 20s, even early 30s, so quite recent, when I started validating myself and kind of
Mm.
really figuring out what feels good to me. And for me, what feels great is money and travel and, hanging out with my friends and cocktails and food and sexy men. So I started learning kind of what I truly like off stage. Um, and that kind of really made me feel good inside my skin, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yes.
that makes total sense. And when I hear about like Oprah and Tyra, I'm like, yeah, Oprah definitely raised me. Tyra, I have a little bit of Ricky Lake, you know,
Yeah, Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones. Jenny
Jenny
Jones.
Jones,
Oh,
Yeah.
Jenny.
No,
even the
because
man from Unsolved Mysteries.
yeah, well, that scared me sometimes. No, I couldn't
Right.
watch that. I would get scared. But again, people don't understand. We didn't have phones and iPads growing up.
Correct.
We had what was ever on the TV. It was not really
Yes.
chosen for us, and we kind of had to flip around to see what we wanted to watch, you know?
100%. It was either Bob Barker or Judge Judy. So, my question for you, Daniel, too, is we talk about like Oprah and Tyra, but I actually want to know because as a kid who had a good voice, who were some of your inspirations that you really like looked up to?
That's such a good question. So, the people I listen to, Christina Aguilera,
Yep.
I always love Nicole Scherzinger. Fun fact, I've always said I love Nicole Scherzinger. In my America's Got Talent, I said I love Nicole Scherzinger. And at the time, everyone was like, "Why do you like Nicole Scherzinger?" I said, "She's one of the most talented people ever. She's Beyonce level talented." Everyone would make fun of me when I would say that. They're like, "Why does he like the guy from the Pussycat Dolls?" Well, number one, I'm gay, so yes, we love the Pussycat Dolls. But she's always been that talented and beautiful.
True.
She
She
could have
hasn't
been
aged.
Beyonce. She hasn't aged, she's Beyonce level of talent, so I'm just
Yes.
happy that the world realized what I realized that in Sunset Boulevard, and she won her Tony, so I felt like that happened to me.
Thank you for validating because I had the honor of seeing Nicole and the Pussycat Dolls when they were just emerging.
Same.
They were opening for Black Eyed Peas.
Mm.
Oh, oh.
Um, and, we were
John's aging
literally
himself.
3rd row. I'm so aging myself. We were 3rd row, and it was the coolest show. I think I have a picture of, like, Fergie, like, hair whipping my phone with her ponytail. It was insane. But
Wow,
I
I
love
love it.
Nicole. I'm a big Nicole fan.
Me
Thanks for
too.
bringing her up. Yeah.
She's the best.
I do wanna you just sort of brought it up a little bit, about the AGT era, America's Got Talent. You were
Yes.
so young and you were so vibrantly queer. Your B-roll footage was hysterical to me.
Yeah.
Um, but it was on a very mainstream platform.
I know.
So
So happy.
looking back at that version of yourself sitting at the piano, what is the one thing you know now about the industry that perhaps you could have whispered in your own ear back then that you didn't know?
That I didn't know at the time, everything.
Yeah.
Right.
It couldn't be one thing, I would give it a long paragraph. I guess I would say, like, go in with lower expectations and
Mm.
Mm.
and rely on yourself even more than you think.
Did you get from that experience what you expected, or are you sort of, like, sharing that it was a little bit of
Yeah,
a
so
letdown?
not at the time. I mean, I got what I needed out of it in my spirit, but I kinda didn't admit to myself at the time what I really needed. At the time, I was just, like, focused, "I wanna be a famous singer, and I wanna
Mm.
make a lot of money." None of that happened.
Right.
But what did happen, which was my truth, was that was my exit plan to get away from my parents. That was my exit plan to get out of Texas. That was my exit plan to get away from toxic family members. That was my truth. That I came from a household, Mormon, crazy. I was kicked out several times. I
Sorry.
never talked about that on the show because I didn't want to. I didn't want to acknowledge it at the time. And I was like, "Oh my god." Really, my intention at the time was like, "What's my way out?" So that's when I started applying for TV shows, honestly. My truth was I didn't really care if I got on or not or what show I was gonna be on. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, was this your dream?" And I'm like, "Honestly, no, I just wanna be happy, and my happiness is not here right now. I wanna be where the gays are, I wanna be fabulous, and I wanna have money, frankly." And so my personal pathway, I was like, "Okay, I think I'm funny, I've been told that, and then I can sing. So I'm gonna use this to get myself on a TV show." And so when I went to that America's Got Talent audition, I was, like, scared out of my mind, but I knew singing is not enough, everyone has a good voice here. I'm going to be really loud, extra flamboyant on purpose, and that is a side of my personality, but that wasn't how I was all the time, obviously.
Mhm.
And I'm purposely gonna act like that in the rooms of these 20 singers, so they hire me back. And I had my purse at the time, which I carried the Burlesque movie in, by the way.
Wow.
Also, that purse was the Beyonce Heat perfume gift bag purse. So I had my Beyonce Heat clear purse, and I had the Burlesque DVD, and that they made me take out. Obviously, I was walking around on camera because that's copyrighted.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I went into those rooms and I knew like this is because also for me too, and I'm so happy. For me, it was literally almost do or die. Not to get dark and serious, but for me, it was literally like, if I don't get out of here, I'm not gonna be happy. I may end up homeless, number one, and I may end up, frankly, killing myself, number two, to be frank. And so I treated that as do or freaking die. I don't know if I can swear on here.
You
Yeah.
can? Oh,
Yeah, so
No,
I
but
treat yeah, yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
But I think again that we have a shared experience in that
Mhm.
the day I was able to leave Florida, we grew up in Florida, I left and I drove by myself to LA and I said, I will start on my own. So the one thing that I think all gay men have that we don't champion enough is we all got grit. And we all got grit because we have to have it because if no one's gonna fight for ourselves, like it's
Yeah,
gonna be us. And like you show that loud and
and
clear.
yeah,
something
totally.
else you just mentioned, to sort of double down on what Brian is saying is almost like this fear that we have inside of us growing up about A, not knowing exactly what it is that we're feeling, but then B, realizing what it is and then seeing the outside world not accepting everybody like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, we almost are like conditioned to accept fear as a driving force to get to where we want, and you're
Are you a
exemplifying that.
therapist? That the
I'm
fuck?
not, but no, but this is but listen, it's all a
Right.
journey. We've been on a journey, and that's why
Imma
we
call you later.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
put it to
Put
the
him on
DMs, honey.
payroll.
Slip it to the DMs. But you're right, and it's crazy to think that. So, thanks for sharing that.
Of course, thank you.
Okay, Daniel, so
Yeah.
we've established music, we established gay, which we already knew, but but seriously, you've also transitioned into being, like, a digital
Transition.
influencer, right?
Yeah.
So, like and that's a different kind of performance, right? That's a little more 24/7, people wanna see inside your life. So how do you balance this, like, influencer Daniel, who kinda has to always be on, with this other side of your brain, which is artist Daniel, who kinda needs space to think messy, be creative, and think through those things?
Yeah, you know what? Not caring anymore has been the best.
Mm,
I like, just being my thirst trappy self online, saying
yes.
what I think online. It's actually been really freeing, to let go of the artist Daniel. Not let go of him, but, like, let that side not be my driving brain, like thinking of myself as a brand, thinking of myself,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, who's gonna see this?" Thinking of myself, "Okay, I can't say the wrong thing. Oh my god, what song should I sing that aligns with my artistry that, an Asian or someone would hire or cast me for, or only singing that type of music." Now, the past 6, 7 years, I don't care. I sing what I want, and I've gotten more opportunities. Thirst trapping, number 1, to be honest. Number
Correct.
2 number 2, singing the songs that I want. For example, can I say something I did last year that I really loved?
Of course.
So again, singing what I want on TikTok shirtless. I got reached out to by COC Netherlands, which is the oldest LGBT NGO actually in the world. So
Cool.
they're from Amsterdam, and they reached out to me. I got this email, like I got an email from you guys. Just and again, just me singing songs shirtless, like songs that mean something to me. Number one. And it was last summer, and they were just like, "Oh, we're gonna be in New York. We speak at the UN every year. We're doing our gala. We want a queer songwriter to play the piano and sing at our gala." And that was me. And it just felt so good because number one, anything to do with LGBT and giving back, that's
Yes.
what I care about.
Correct.
Like these days, you really can't get me to sing for anything else. Like, I mean, I sing for myself, but I mean, to do something that I don't care about in a different part, no, no, no. But something I really care about, like, and they had LGBT people that they brought from overseas, from Africa and other countries, their first time in New York City. And I got
Mm.
to be there and sing to them, and they were so happy. I was like, "Oh, this is really what I care about." And they let me sing whatever I want, and they were just so appreciative, and it was beautiful. So if I could do something like that every month, I would. That's not the reality, obviously, but that's what inspires me these days.
What type of your content gets the most hits? Is it your music or sort
No,
of
my thirst traps.
your thirst
So,
traps?
Yeah.
I really like that
Skin.
validation, to be honest, but it would be nice if the singing got more views too.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, like, the thirst traps keep you, like, wanting to go to the gym and keeping yourself, snatched and tight.
Keeping myself snatched, and anyone that has had a period in their life where they weren't, I had a crazy abusive ex that I was with, and I got pretty chunky right
Uh-huh.
before, I went into doing kinky boots. That period of time in my life was very chaotic. After you have that time and you snatch yourself back from the rails and you get back in the gym, you wanna show it up.
Yes,
Mhm.
you do. Also, you said something interesting too earlier around like the influencer and you just don't care anymore and you're just doing what you need to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I think that comes with age a little bit. And as much as us gay men hate getting older because now that we're all past 30, John and I are past 40, like we're practically dead.
Past 30, I
But
just turned 29.
oh, perfect. Okay, good. So then you got some more time before you're in the grave. John and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
are already there.
Got it.
But but the truth is as we get older, we do start to care less and just be like, no, this is who I am. I don't give a fuck if you don't want to hang out with me.
Honestly, yeah, I really think age and experience really did help where I stopped, like, trying to be what they want to be. That's also a symptom of, like, singing on auditioning. Your whole mind process is trying to be what they want you to be behind that table to get the job, and I'm so happy I did that, with touring Kinky Boots and wanting to do that, but, it's much more fun just to, like, I show up as you are and
Yes.
not care.
And it's really funny, that's what people really want. I mean, yeah,
Mhm.
they want the talent, but they came to see you, right? And, I always feel that when the artist sings, like, for themselves, that the audience gets more out of it anyway, so keep doing you, boo.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
You're a therapist in another life.
Oh,
In my
he
heart,
is in this
probably.
life, Daniel.
Yeah. Oh, I know. But, okay, so I have to know, though, because 'cause we're all
Yeah.
dying to know if there's anything cooking in the studio. You've been teasing out some incredible vocals lately, because I do
Thank
do the
you.
death scroll on your page. What's the vibe of, like, the new music that you wanna put out, and are
Yeah,
we gonna
yeah,
get, like, full
yeah.
dance floor diva?
I that's what I want. There's always
Yeah.
stuff cooking in the studio. When it's perfect, I will put it out. What's cooking now is fun fact, my next gig upcoming is I'm singing at the Miss North Dakota pageant in June.
Congrats. Yeah.
And long story short, I have connections to Miss North Dakota pageant. The director of my first off-Broadway show, rest in peace, he had connections there and booked me there several years ago, and I'm finally going back this year. So right now, I'm performing in rooms that I want to be in, and hopefully, music is coming after that.
Ah, I love it. And your vibe, you're saying it might be a little more dancey. Are we
For sure,
thinking
dancey, faggotry, LGBT,
yeah,
trans, gay. That's the music I like. I mean, honestly, I also could do emotional piano music too,
I was
but
gonna
mhm.
say,
my favorite kind of music is, the Lady Gagas of the world, where you can release a dance song, but then slow it down at the piano. So you release 2 versions, one that people can dance to, but then one that they cry to.
the
That's the
s
kind of music
the
I'd wanna make.
soul-crushing ballad.
Yeah.
I'm picturing Daniel in front of a window, it's raining, he's looking out, singing, like, beautiful Christina Aguilera vibes,
Oh,
just feeling himself, feeling his emotions, and just going for it.
what's that
Yeah.
song from Burlesque, Daniel, where she's in the chartreuse dress and she's singing out, what is it?
Bound to You," written by Sia.
Come on, like,
Yeah.
that song is unbelievable, that's what I see you
It's
singing.
one of my favorites. She needs to perform that live.
Staring out a window with the rain on your face, like Brian said.
I
Yes.
don't know. So 90s emo pop,
I know. It's the best.
I don't know. We were all little gay boys doing that in our own room, we were just, like, being emotional and, like, really
Yeah, with the
owning it.
towel as the wig.
Yeah,
That part.
that's funny, Brian still does that, and he
I
doesn't sing, it's crazy.
You
yeah.
too?
I just sit there, towels as wigs. Um, Daniel, we could talk about your range all day, but we need to see how quick your reflexes are. At Out Loud and Laughing, we have a sacred tradition. So we're putting you in the hot seat and we're calling this or that edition the high note edition. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Right,
Okay, I'm starting.
okay.
Do you prefer a soulful ballad or a high energy anthem? We kind of just
Soul
talked about it,
Soulful
but I need
Ballad.
to know. I love it.
Easy, easy. Local
Yeah.
Easy.
ballad, okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
like emotion, music, I like to cry, and also the bitches gotta have to be able to sing for me to listen.
Yes.
And so when it's stripped back, you hear the vocals. If they don't got that, I don't listen to them.
I I love that. Okay. Scruff or no scruff?
Scruff, for
Why?
sure.
You like
No,
on
I just
yourself or your man? Or both?
both. Yeah, I mean, no shade to the facial hair
The hairless.
as I stare. I mean, you guys look great too. No, but I don't know. I just personally, it's to me, it's like eyeliner on a man. I
Mm.
need that framing to the face to
Look
snatch it up.
okay.
I
I
like that, eyeliner for a man, that's the straightest way I've ever heard of a beard called. Um, are you a butt guy or a chest guy?
Butt guy or a chest guy? Well, one is functional and one is fun to look at. So I guess I would say butt guy.
Fair enough.
he likes function, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, this one gets, like, very, like, visceral reaction. Shower or bath?
Shower. Well, I live in New York City, so sometimes there's no bath.
Yeah, and if there is a bathtub, you don't get in it
Yeah,
really.
you don't wanna get in it. Yeah.
Well, in New York City, it's more like a bathhouse, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 and that's you get the hot tub.
Yeah.
There you go.
Are you into the piano acoustic vibe or full synth pop production?
Definitely piano acoustic is what I listen to by myself and at the gym, but, I mean, obviously, out and about, it needs to be, 4 on the floor, I get bored.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Like,
right.
I'm not a speakeasy jazz club person, like, if I go out, it better be loud music and shirtless men, otherwise I can stay home, but you're taking
Right.
me to a speakeasy jazz club, I'm yawning.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, 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 I could stay at home and put that on the YouTube.
That's true. That's
No, no,
true.
no. Yeah, I need a club and shirtless people.
You wanna dance and see naked men.
Yeah, well, not well, full if they want, but
Well, right,
yeah,
I mean, no one's gonna say no.
yeah, yeah.
We'd make good friends, Daniel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Daniel, you strike me as someone that plays a lot of sports. So for this question you're playing baseball today. Are you pitching in the game or catching?
Okay, well, mostly catching, but pitching about 40% of the time.
I like it.
Okay,
60-40
you're
split.
64
well-rounded.
69-31.
Yeah.
931, John, get it right.
Did I add that right? I hope.
Oh my god, that's great. I particularly like the way you framed that question up, Brian, by saying, "You strike me as," and then, anyway,
Fair.
um, are you an early morning studio session kinda guy or late night writing?
Late night, the voice that voice gotta take all day to warm up.
It's true.
Are you not a morning person?
And I mean, I am day to day because I have to be to function in adult life, but if I didn't have to be, I'd be up all night for sure, sleep all day, yeah.
Mhm, mhm. Okay, last one. Do you wanna be remembered for your incredible voice or your massive heart?
Uh, well, at this point, it's gonna be the voice, I think. So, I mean, my friends know the heart, but, I guess both.
That's beautiful. Daniel, you truly are not only hysterical, but you're also a light, truly. Thank you for being so open with us and for continuing to use your gift to make the world a bit more fabulous.
I
Thank you
agree.
guys so much. You guys are the best.
Chosen fam, if you aren't already following Daniel, get your life together. Go check out his socials and stay tuned for hopefully the new music at some point. Daniel, where can everyone find you?
Everything is at Daniel Joseph Baker.
Woo!
Thank you for listening, chosen fam. Remember to stay loud, stay laughing, and always hit the high notes. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
This was Out Loud and Laughing.
We're available everywhere you get your podcasts: Spotify, Apple, YouTube, iHeart, or wherever.